displaying the glory of God's creation by visiting every state park, national park, and national forest in the contiguous 48 states. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave the Parker. Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I'm Big Dave the Parker. We are at Cedar Creek State Park. We are in southwest Ohio. We're about 40 miles northeast of Cincinnati. Today is Monday, October the 24th. And the temperature right now is 67 degrees. It's late on a Monday morning. And the temperature is going up. Forecasted high today is up in the upper 70s. So it is a warm fall day here in southwest Ohio. The hike we're going to do today is part of the Perimeter Trail. The Perimeter Trail is a 12.7 mile loop trail that goes around the southern end of Cedar Creek Lake. We're not going to do the entire trail. We're going to do the section we started at the 50 Springs Group Camp and Picnic Shelter. And we are going to hike down to the Pioneer Village. So it's about 1.7 miles down. And so once we get down there, we'll briefly tour the Pioneer Village and then hike 1.7 miles back. And that will be our hike for today. We've been hiking for about 15 minutes, and we've come to an old property boundary on the left, as indicated by that old barbed wire fence right there. And downhill to the right, there is a pond. Not much activity down there. I see some lily pads down there. Not much activity though in terms of wildlife. We'll keep going. We've gone about 5 minutes further, and I've hiked this trail before, so I know that that is a really nice waterfall when there's enough water. Small waterfall, about 5-6 feet tall, but very nice. Unfortunately, it is very dry right now, and so we will not be seeing that waterfall today. All this land around here used to be farmed. That's why we saw the old property boundary over on the other side of the pond. You can see other remnants of that. There's some red cedar trees around here. Those are one of the first trees to come into lands that used to be farmed. Also, I've seen a few Osage orange trees here. We'll keep going. We've come out to an old road here. That sign there tells us that the trail goes to the left on the road. And so that's what we're going to do. This old road is yet another sign of this land's agricultural and working past. This is an asphalt blacktop road. And so if I remember this hike correctly, we'll go up this way a short distance and then we'll look to the right for the trail to re-enter the woods on the right. We've been walking on the road for only a few minutes, and here is the sign we've been looking for. There's also a yellow blaze right there. This trail does not have a lot of blazes, but it does have the blazes where you need them. So we made it down to the Pioneer Village, and that was the intended destination of this particular hike. Nice Pioneer Village. Some of the buildings are in a little bit rough shape, but it looks like they're working on improving them here, and you'll see that as I pan around to the right. A little ways further, there's another waterfall called Horseshoe Falls. That's about 2 more miles down the perimeter trail. But since the first one wasn't flowing, first waterfall wasn't flowing, that one probably won't be either. So we're not going to go there today. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to turn around here at the Pioneer Village, and we are going to head back towards the 50 Springs picnic area. We're almost back to the 50 Springs picnic pavilion and group camp, and therefore we're almost to the end of this hike. A lot of this trail follows an underground power line corridor. I saw markers and other signs warning me about underground power lines throughout this hike. So not the greatest hike, especially since the waterfall wasn't flowing. That waterfall, by the way, is called Crawdad Falls. Not to be confused with Horseshoe Falls, which is down the other direction past the Pioneer Village. So, not a great hike. But I think the old adage applies, you know, some nice fall foliage out here. So a mediocre day on the trail is better than a good day at the office. And that's the approach I take. I do want to thank you for watching. This channel would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day, and I thank you every day. If you like this sort of thing, please click the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. That helps other people find this video and encourages me to bring more of this sort of thing your way. There is the 50 Springs picnic shelter right there. And just beyond that is the parking lot that contains our car. So at this point again, I want to thank you for watching. And until next time, I am Big Dave the Parker for Parking Full Time from Cedar Creek State Park in Southwest Ohio. Have a great afternoon. Take care, and Lord bless.